Guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to show you guys how to make a very simple hair growth butter that you can make at home. This is like the simplest recipe you can use. Now I'll show you guys how to do this, and first I'm going to measure out my shea butter, and I'm adding 1 tablespoon of avocado butter to this. You guys should not worry about the measurements. I'm going to leave the measurements in the description box together with the ingredients. I just weighed out my own measurement by myself, so I'm going to give you guys what you can use in the description box. So the next thing I'm adding is my Jamaican black castor oil. Now every single thing I am telling you guys to use in this recipe is like a must, okay? Don't ask for substitutes because I added these ingredients for a reason. Since this hair butter is very simple and there is no water in it, this is only oils and butter. So the next thing I am adding is my rice bran oil. The next thing I am adding is my lavender oil. I didn't know I was not filming correctly. Well, I'm adding lavender oil and I'm using 1 teaspoon of lavender. And the next thing is going to be peppermint oil. You all know I don't do anything without peppermint oil. I love peppermint oil so much, and since I used to suffer from dandruff, peppermint oil normally helps me to soothe my scalp. So I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of peppermint oil as well. Now we are done adding all the ingredients. As you can see, they are very simple. You're going to go ahead and whip this up. Now trust me, this is going to be a little bit messy, so just find a way to mix it up together before you start whipping, or else it's going to spread everywhere. So I managed to whip my own, and you can see it's looking fluffy already, and I'm just going to whip this for about 3 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and add other things that I want to add. Now I am done whipping this. I've whipped this to my satisfaction, and then I'm going to add my fenugreek powder to this. And don't worry about the fenugreek being grainy or whatever. My powder is blended properly, so when you apply this butter, whenever you take this butter, it's going to melt completely into your hands before you apply to your hair. Don't worry about the grainy part. Now the next thing I'm adding is my Chebe powder. As you can see, I'm using 1 teaspoon. I'm adding just a little bit of Chebe powder because my butter is not plenty. So if you add this to your hair butter, trust me, it's going to disappear because the butter is too much, and the Chebe is just there because I want to incorporate the goodness of the chili powder into this hair butter. Okay, I want this powder to be as rich as possible, even though this is a simple recipe. So as you can see, you can't even notice that I added something into this. I'm going to go ahead and whip this up a little bit, and yeah, that's it. We are done with every single thing we want to add. And then for the color, I wanted to give this like a soft pink color, so I added mulberry powder. So now if you don't want this to look too grainy or chalky, I don't know how to explain it, go ahead and mix the mulberry powder with oil and glycerin. Now you can totally skip this part, it is optional. I wanted to add this to mine because I'm using this hair butter. I measured out a little bit of rice bran oil. I'm adding just a tiny little bit of my mulberry powder, and I'm going to mix it together. And I'm going to add glycerin to this as well. I'm adding vegetable glycerin to this just to mix it properly before I add it into my hair butter. Now, even though mulberry powder has its own benefits for the hair, I am adding this solely because I just want to color it up a little. Looking for a natural powder that you can use to color up your hair butter, you can use this mulberry powder, or you can even use turmeric powder if you don't want to use any kind of harsh colors or chemicals to color your product. So I'm going to whip this up one more time, and that's it for this video. This is the simplest recipe anyone can do at home. You don't need to melt anything, you don't need to add water, you don't even need to put this in the fridge. It's going to last as long as possible. I just made this batch so that I can just use it up immediately, because I already have other hair butters that I use. I have my Ayurvedic hair butter, so I just made this for immediate use. But you can store this up in the fridge or in a cool place. Since there is no water inside, you don't necessarily need to add a preservative to this, but if you know you're going to keep it in a place where water will touch it, then go ahead and add preservative. So yeah, as you can see, it's looking fluffy enough, and that's it for this video. If you like this video and you watch at this point and you're not subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You can see how fluffy this butter looks. It looks yummy from here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.